Good evening and welcome to the evening show. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We're going to start off as always with our segment, The Evening Oval, our roundtable discussion. Tonight I want to start off with something a little bit strange, a little bit light. High, you might say, a little bit high. It has to do with the California wildfires. Apparently, in the state of California, because of the wildfires, 34 pot farms, according to the Washington Post, have been damaged, losing some of their inventory. So we've got 34 pot farms with lit marijuana blazing across the state of California. So what do you guys think? Is it
quite literally blazing across California?
I mean, I'm severely disappointed in the California resident that didn't go about setting 408 more pot farms on fire. Okay, severely disappointed. You had an opportunity and you lost it.
Apparently this is a problem for the state of California itself, not just the Scrooge McDuck of pot, as I am now going to call these people forever. In fact, I want that on a t-shirt if our marketing department can get on that. We don't have a marketing department, but we should get one with the money we'll make from that shirt.
Really
I'll do
don't.
it. I'll be the marketing.
I'm spiraling out of control. My point is, the state of California is actually losing money from this because they were looking at rolling out legal marijuana within the next year. Yeah, exactly. Rolling out legal marijuana within the next year, and now they've lost all this taxable inventory.
You see, you mentioned the word inventory as if they take inventory of their stocks, as if they don't just go out there and just go, I mean, just put some wherever I want, and then that's basically how they grow their weed.
But did they study how it affected the wildlife? Because I feel like there's got to be some animals in there that are stoned as. Yeah, they're sitting there and they're hey man, this nuts taste really good today. If I were a chipmunk, I would imagine that's how it would go.
I feel like the fire, though, would be instantly sobering to any supposedly high chipmunks.
That's
right. I've never been high, to be fair. But I feel like when you're on fire, all of a sudden it doesn't matter as much.
You would think, but it actually makes it a more pleasurable experience. Not that I would know. I mean,
Wait, the
I
fire
know.
or the being high? Which one becomes more pleasurable? Or both?
Also, Ryan, you said they lost, profitable, goods in this, but really did they? Because I feel like they're kind of showing off what they can do. It's like the house tour of weed.
Look at all this weed we lost.
Exactly.
Yeah,
look at what this is capable of. We have a bunch of stoned out chipmunks.
But again, I'm speaking entirely through my teeth here. I've got no idea what I'm talking about. But I feel like quickly burning and losing all of it is not what you want when you're purchasing weed. I feel like you want it to last.
Well.
Speeding.
Action.
I'm really thinking about the chipmunks and this whole situation.
Alvin.
That's really it. I feel like, can we get in contact with PETA? I'm sure they'd have something to say about it.
About the flaming chipmunks?
No, the flaming chipmunks or the stone chipmunks.
Okay, so let's wrap this topic up. I want to move on to our next topic. This was a little bit more serious, unfortunately, but I think we can get some good discussion out of it. So Harvey Weinstein, for anyone at home who may not be familiar, in case you've lived under a rock or inside of a plant that someone's ejaculating into, allegedly.
What?
Have you not heard? I'll get to that in a second. So Harvey Weinstein, a Hollywood insider, he's recently been accused of sexual harassment and sexual assault by dozens of women. According to The Guardian, over 50 different women. One of the stories actually does involve him cornering a woman in a hallway. I forget if he was in a robe or a trench coat in the story. It was something that can easily be opened. And he apparently opened it up, said something bizarre to her. She refused him, and then he turned and ejaculated into a potted plant.
I mean, I just imagine the Church of Scientology hearing this news, and from their underground cave in a volcano or wherever they conduct their business, they just hear this and they're like, we're one step closer to controlling Hollywood because now there are bigger assholes in this town than us.
I've been hearing a lot lately, though. A lot of people are saying that this is the beginning of The Purge, which is a terrible movie, just like how this is another terrible thing to come out of Hollywood. What do you guys think? Do you think we're going to start finding more and more people in entertainment that are at least accused of this kind of behavior?
I think
I
it's
keep
always
saying-
been a thing.
It
Like,
has.
that's like a really
I'd
big
like
thing
to
in
think
the
this would
entertainment
mean
industry.
like expunging all the evil from Hollywood, but I just feel like this has been around since movies have been around. I don't know if it's going to stop completely.
Yeah, people have been coming on plants since day one.
Oh my god.
Succulents.
Allegedly. I keep saying allegedly, and I'm not trying to...
Allegedly.
I'm
You know
not,
what?
I'm
I
not
don't
trying
know.
to defend Harvey Weinstein if he is guilty, but to be fair, these are still, he's been accused. I don't think there's been a trial yet, but there is investigation going on.
Habeas plantus, you know, show me the plant cum, or the cum plant. One of the two.
Yeah. Do you think James Dean ever came in a plant?
Wait, you mean the guy who makes the breakfast sausages?
That's Jimmy,
Jimmy
Dean, you
Dean.
uncultured
He's a big son.
swine.
Devil Without a
The
Cause
big
was
son-
definitely gay. That James.
Alright, Delaney.
He was! Look it up!
I feel like if you talk to Delaney for so much as 30 seconds, you're gonna hear something about someone being gay somehow.
I mean, yeah, usually it's her though. We keep talking about you like you're not here, Delaney.
Hi.
Who's
Hi.
Delaney? Oh my god, I didn't see you there. That's
You
weird.
know, I think Jimmy Dean Sausage Man is gay, though.
Is he?
Oh, for sure.
He's got a big sun around him. Like, who's not gay has a big sun around
You
him?
know, actually, the yellow in the pride flag
Harvey
stands for sunshine.
Weinstein, Jimmy Dean, man, we're doing great, guys.
By the time I leave this show, it's just going to be a conspiracy theory wall of all these strings of yarn of who's gay and who's related to Harvey Weinstein and the Jimmy Dean Sausage Man. We got to cut it off here. So that's the end of our roundup for today. So Anna, you are the script supervisor for this set?
I
Is that
am,
right?
yes.
So what exactly does that mean?
Basically, I have this handy dandy notebook and I write down whatever they say on the slate and whatever Cal tells me he thinks of the shot.
Okay. I heard you're also the person in charge of continuity. Is that true?
Yes, that is also true. So I have to get on the actors about making sure they mark in their scripts when they're taking their drives on their cigarettes and make sure they're doing it at the same time. And it's really hard.
I'm just going to keep subtly doing continuity errors to make our editors have a harder job. That you've had some cigarette-like continuity problems. Is that true?
We have, yes. The first night we neglected to even think about that.
Wow.
And so I wasn't paying attention to it at all. So it was a little bit difficult.
When you say you're head of behind the scenes, is that just like telling people to shut up because the microphone's turned on, or what do you do? Okay.
Well, in behind the scenes, I mostly just take a bunch of pictures, videos. I'm only co-head, so there's actually somebody else who I'm in charge with. We also do social media for ABW Studios. But, you know, since I've been busy producing this film, the other guy has been mostly taking control of behind the scenes and social media for this part of the semester. And then I'll be, you know, doing behind the scenes for the next part of the semester.
This is like being the assistant director. Is it a frustrating job?
It can be. This is like a pretty good crew, so I love them all. So they're like pretty easy to manage. I kind of have to be the bully. I bully our lead actor. He
Okay.
always vapes on set, so I have to like Cal and I have to confiscate it.
I
But
thought the movie was called Cigarettes, not Vapes.
exactly.
Camera can't see it, but I just yelled at the main actor. Okay, so we're here with our lead actor for Cigarettes and ABW Studios production. How you doing tonight, sir?
Not doing too bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been watching you guys doing your thing, your cigarettes, you vaping there.
Yep, I gotta keep up with nicotine, you know.
Oh, we gotta keep up with that. That's how I am with like calzones. That's why I look like this. So what flavor of vape have you got going there? I can
Well,
smell it and it's delicious.
What I've got going on here is called Burst Berry Burst. Tastes just like wild berry Skittles almost.
Oh, really?
It smells really good. Tastes really good. You know what I mean?
I don't know how to vape. We could maybe get some comedy out of that, but it would be disgusting.
7-8, take 2.
Action.
Darren?
Cut. Well, I'm actually a freshman right now,
Oh, okay.
and so I was at one of the meetings you guys had for all the clubs being shown and stuff like that, and AVW really kind of spoke to me because I've always wanted to be an actor, and also, you know, doing other things like directing, maybe producing, maybe writing some scripts. And so then after that, I just came up to the guys. I was like, "Hey, do you guys have any productions going on?" They're like, "We actually have this one called Cigarettes." And so I was like, "Awesome!" But the only problem was I didn't realize that I was going to be smoking as many cigarettes as I was. I think it's like one of those things. They're just like, let's see how many cigarettes we can get this stupid freshman to smoke.
I like it.
I could definitely see it being a possibility, but
If I could make a suggestion for a future script, I'd love to see like a 60s style detective noir.
Yeah.
But you're in the office just vaping the whole time
well,
instead
see,
of smoking.
they make pipe vapes,
They make pipe
so I could
vapes?
do that. I honestly could do that. Yeah.
We are living in the future. How's the? Oh, here comes the
Here
vape.
comes the vape.
Here
I have
comes
to
the
confiscate it now.
vape.
I'll get it.
I'd like to see her saying I quit and then his reaction, because in one of, I can't remember what take it was. One take, his reaction was like.
So what is it like creatively to write a short movie? Have you ever tried to write like a full?
I have. I've tried. Emphasis on the tried. It didn't end well. I gave up. I cried a lot. But here we are, and I'm alive still.
Well, that's good to hear.
But you just gotta keep trying. So my technical role is the vice president, so my job is to assist Christian in delegating our productions, answering questions, mentoring the students within the organization. Particularly myself, I like to stay more into the creative aspects of things, so I do more writing, directing, and producing.
Have you ever written anything that you guys are working on right now?
Yes, the film that you actually caught us editing, I wrote and directed. Yeah.
This is how to reel people in 101. Welcome to the evening show. What is your name? Isabel. Isabel.
Hey, tell me, what are your plans for Halloween this year?
I haven't planned that far ahead.
I mean, that's the best way to approach Halloween, I think. Just kind of let the world do what it will.
Alright, I'm here with my name is Sophia Bryan. Okay, great. And I am signing a petition. What am I signing today? We are Defend Our Future, and what you are signing, if you use your local information, we are going to send you a one-time email containing your information on how to contact your senator. And with that, we just ask if a vote ever comes up about the EPA, you contact them and ask them to vote in favor.
So fall is like sort of started. So what's like your favorite piece of fall fashion?
Oh, favorite piece of fall fashion? Probably sweaters, just big cozy sweaters.
And how's the interviews going?
It's going pretty good. What are your
Oh
berries?
my, because we have mistletoe. No! Alright, anything crazy happen? I know for me personally on Halloween, I saw a guy fall out of a tree into a table. It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't really remember.
Right now. Look how fast he does it! This is Joseph Jerome, snaps everyone. All right. Hello, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes, Simba. Yes.
We will happily give you all the kisses.
Oh, bless, oh my God.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it that you're going to get your head stuck in a pumpkin this Halloween?
Oh, probably no chance at all. Definitely not gonna happen.
I walked into the library yesterday and I saw a bunch of people and I'm like, day off at OU and you're in the library and you're not giving me space? Like, how dare you?
I'm gonna be a gargoyle.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna add some wings to my back, some fangs to my mouth, claws to my hands.
That's gonna be fun to take care of later.
They're in the backyard and let them dry. Hello, this is Blue, and my name is Benja.
Oh, what are those?
Like, has anyone ever put that for their email, like, I hate polar bears at hotmail.com?
No, but my friend who's gorgeous and standing over there, someone was like, text me. You're pretty.
Men are the worst.
Sorry, she's not wrong.
What's your favorite part of fall?
Just the air. Just the air.
What would happen if you got your dick stuck inside a pumpkin? Which I imagine is something that happens to you a lot.
It does happen to me almost on the daily.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I like to call the helicopter technique.
Yeah.
Fast.
You just rotate.
Yeah.
What did you do last year? Did anything crazy happen to you last year?
Yeah, I lost one of my friends. And there wasn't closeness. We had to like run around the park.
Where did you wind up finding her?
On Mel.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
This is incredible.
Something slutty. Yes,
Slutty Mrs. Incredible, like cut like a really
Mrs.
deep
Incredible's
V.
got a big.
If you would like, I do free counseling every Thursdays. Just call ahead.
I've never had a pumpkin spice latte.
Me either.
Or pumpkin spice like
I'm
anything.
almost scared at this point. Like, what if I don't like it?
I know.
What do I do? Like,
I'm kind of afraid to try it because then I'll be like, well, I actually am basic.
So what are you going to do for Halloween?
Probably enjoy the Aspen scenery on Halloween.
Like the scenery of like people throwing up and falling off the porches?
Oh my god, I know him
okay.
too! Come back!
Oh.
How did not real people?
How did not? It didn't work on Adam.
I fell off the porch, actually.
You did? How did your parents cope with this news?
I didn't tell them.
Oh.
Did not tell them.
Okay, well, this person's parents, if you're watching, just shut off the TV right now.
Oh.
So are mine.
Really good at this.
Oh, look at it.
Hey.
Alright, we're here with Christian Dietrich from AVW Studios. They're our guests for this episode, as you already know. So now we're going to play a fun little game with them. It's actually similar to our game we played last week, the drag race, as we called it. We have a bunch of stuff from our prop cage here, because we have a lot of fun taking weird crap out of a prop cage. So what we're going to do, Christian, we're going to have your people from AVW Studios and my people from the evening show compete. They will have 5 minutes to use the props that we have given them and come up with an idea for a movie. After those 5 minutes, they have to perform a 1-minute long sample scene from the movie that they have come up with for us using the props. And then you and I will judge them from our throne of the Civil War here. All right, you guys ready to go?
You are widowed. This was his gun. You're salty to that guy. But you're gonna go and catch the
Oh wow.
how are we gonna incorporate
Okay,
the
let's
hats and the
Okay, let's just say I work at like a children's store, and that's why I have a frog hat.
Okay.
we have too many jobs.
So it looks like you guys are really getting into it with the props. Can you tell me what do you got in your hands here?
I am the widow of a dead Confederate soldier.
I thought the Confederate wore gray.
We're all in this together.
No one said this had to be historically accurate.
That's true.
And this is his skull.
Oh, they gave you a skull.
Yeah, it's-
Okay. So I guess back then they didn't just give you the folded up flag, they also give you his skull.
And his gun.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty morbid, but I mean, it's almost Halloween, so I guess it really,
So Delaney, I see you're holding on to a big old wad of money.
I am.
Is that going to be a part of your character, or is that just you as you always are?
A little bit of both. I think the best characters infuse a part of your personality. I love money, so.
I would tend to agree.
Yes.
That is making a satisfying, I don't know if we're picking that up on audio,
Yeah.
but that's making a satisfying noise. So you just lightly slap me with the money. I kind of want to, there we go. All right, that's what I needed.
Anyways.
That's what I needed today. So Nathan, you seem to have gone with the frog head and the light sword again. Is that because those served you so well during the drag race segment last episode?
Well, much like the greatest filmmakers of our time, such as Michael Bay, I like to go for thematic constants, like American flags in his case, but in my case it's frog hats and and lightsabers.
How do you think your movie's coming?
I think we could pitch it. I don't know who would buy it, but I would, so I'm interested. I've watched the movie.
Well, you'll get bonus points for having a full marching band behind you, I'll tell you that.
Well, that's good.
I mean, you'll understand later, but just say that, to put it like bluntly, imagine me on a poster hanging in like a 13-year-old girl's room. Wait a second. No, not that. That came out really.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you keep talking. There's a marching band over there, the Marching 110, very famous here in Athens. They are currently playing while we're trying to film. This is the joy of not having an actual studio. However, the show must go on, and that can't be true in all cases, but it is this time. So, we're going to have our two teams come up and perform for us their 1-minute scene from their movie. Let's start off with the AVW Studios.
Good evening. We're here in memorial of my dead husband, Jeremiah, who was on the Union, he was a Union general. I'm here accompanied
by Rusty the Rabbit, his pen. I took his hat straight from his head. I, for one, am salty that he was killed. I will not rest until I catch all of those Confederate bastards, and until all their blood is spilled. Because I know for one thing, they don't have enough cowbell down in the South. Robert, I'm coming for you.
All right, that was pretty good, AVW Studios. Now let's see what we've got from the evening show. Frankly, I'm a little scared. They normally go a little weird when I let them off the leash.
Our film is called The Dressing Room of Dreams, and it's about how these four fine gentlemen came together to form one of the greatest boy bands of our generation.
Action.
Oh, God, you guys. Being a male stripper, it's really hard.
It's so taxing.
It's not as bad as when I used to be a children's worker, as shown by my frog hat and lightsaber.
And you used to be a children's worker, at least you didn't sell seasonal sex toys.
Wow, that doesn't look like it would fit in someone's anus.
Well,
what about you, pal? What did you do back in your old life?
Well, I sold popcorn, not in a movie theater, but as a third-party Boy Scout distributor.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's from no one ever wants Boy Scout popcorn. It's just garbage.
You know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to sing.
Damn.
sing.
Same.
What if we created a boy band? All right, you got this? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. We don't wanna be strippers no more. We don't wanna be strippers no more.
Too much. It's too much. No one likes to show off, okay? No one likes to show off, okay? Okay, what's our name gonna be? I vote this for Bloopies.
The Bloopies?
That works.
Bloopies on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bloopies!
To being in a band and having a lot of gay sex.
Yeah, boy, that's part of the deal. All right, gay sex on 3. Gay sex on 3.
Gay sex on 3.
1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Gay sex.
Well, that was, I would say it's exactly what I expected, but you can't predict that kind of stuff. Okay, so me and Christian are going to go over to the Scoot Over Center right now. We're going to go inside now, deliberate, and then come back with our decision. Okay, so Christian and I have deliberated, and now we have our results and feedback for each team. We're going to start with the evening show. Evening show. I don't know about Christian, but personally, I thought what you did was inventive, albeit a little bit predictable. I mean, we all know that when boy bands come up, Delaney's going to mention gay sex. That's just like a given. And with that in mind, I felt like there was no major twist. So I'm personally going to give you out of 10. We're doing an out of 10 rating system. I'm going to give you a solid 4. What about you, Christian? What do you think?
6 point.
A 6-point lost voice. All right, that sounds good to me. All right, and now we've got AVW Studios. AVW, I might be a little bit biased. Okay, unlike Christian, I might be a little biased in your favor. I thought that what you did was brilliant. I love your inventive use of props, especially the way that you integrated them into each scene. That being said, I did find it a little unusual that you had a character as be a pet, and the pet didn't talk. I wouldn't say that that's really a character. I'd say that's more of a set piece. So that's going to bring it down a couple points, but I still gave you a solid 8 out of 10. What about you, Christian?
2.
2. Oh wow. And at the end here, we've got an interesting thing that happened. I gave the evening show a 4, and Christian gave them a 6-point lost voice. And AVW got an 8 from me, and then a 2 from Christian, which means that each team wound up with 10 for AVW and 10-point lost voice for the evening show, which is technically more, which means for once in their freaking lives, the evening show won something. Yay!
I think we did phenomenal. Thank you.
We did.
I don't know why I pursued comedy. I should clearly have pursued a career as a vocalist.
Or as a male stripper.
Or as a male stripper, certainly a male stripper.
Definitely.
Probably, maybe both.
Yeah.
Like
At the
Magic
same
Mike
time.
meets like One Direction.
Yeah,
really.
do it.
That's what
I
today
think it was
was.
a great advantage that we had the deepest knowledge base on One Direction here with us today.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for touching
more
me.
of the story is you can hire us for parties.
So it was interesting. We weren't given any form of preparation of what this game would be, but I would say with what we had, we did fairly well. I'm disappointed that our leader gave us a 2, but you know, it's okay. I guess he does have to be fair to some degree. I'll do better next time. I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I think I found my calling. I think in the future I will pursue more roles that with a southern accent. I think I did that.
I think your place is period pieces for sure.
Okay.
Like
How much do you guys get paid to make this show?
So you know where Delaney is? She's supposed to be here like 15 minutes ago for this meeting and nothing.
Well, last time I saw her, she was harassing people on the streets with their theories on One Direction being gay.
Yeah, my roommate was on the receiving end of one of Delaney's speeches. She hasn't been the same since.
Okay, well she better come here quick because we gotta start planning for the Halloween party and soon.
Halloween party? I thought we were here to discuss Kat's addiction to diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Oh, Guy Fieri, you say the darndest things. Did you guys say something?
No.
I think I heard something about a Halloween party.
It's the time for frights, Katrina. It's very frightening times, you know, for all of us. A lot of points, you know, the frights. It's time for them. Now, where is Delaney?
One eternity later.
Finally! We've been waiting here forever.
Delaney, it's been like 30 minutes. Where were you?
Sorry, that crazy storm outside held me up.
Are you sure it's not because...
No, Nathan, I was not spreading my gay One Direction gospel. I only did that on Tuesdays.
Wait, is One Direction gay?
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. Should we get the meeting started?
Alright, who killed Brian?
Well, I did not kill him. Like, 100% did not murder him.
That sounds suspicious.
That sounds suspicious.
You know what?
No, I think you killed him. No, I think...
Wait, weren't you literally just dead?
I mean, yeah, for a little while. And I decided I'd come back when the lights came back on.
Brian, that's not how this trope works.
Well, I'm sorry if I wasn't immediately intimately familiar with the lights go off, people die trope, Delaney.
Guys, I think a more important topic of conversation is what happens next time the lights go out.
Maybe it's something fun this time.
Oh great, now we're hand puppets. We don't even have googly eyes.
Oh, no, I can't be a hand puppet again. I can't be a hand puppet again.
Again?
This is freaking me out so much. I gotta go, get out of here. Gotta go.
Ryan, wait! You never told me when you've been a hand puppet before!
Guess it falls to me and you to find out how to fix this whole light flickering thing.
We could always just wait until the storm is over.
Oh no, we're not. I do not want to become a sentient shoe or something next.
That's an oddly specific thing to fear.
I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, when did you two get back?
About a second ago in the darkness.
Wait a second, guys. I've got an idea in my brain hole. All right. Okay. Did you pay the electric bill?
Maybe.
Ryan!
Okay. I didn't pay the electric bill this month. The evening show doesn't have the most robust budget. You guys know that. That's why we hired Nathan instead of the guy we really wanted. Nathan was cheaper.
Oh.
But I can fix it real quick, okay? I'll just pay it online. Just give me a sec.
Wait. What about all that supernatural crazy shit that's been happening?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I may or may not have angered a vengeful spirit last week. Hey, Spirit.
Yes, Delaney.
You suck.
You know what? I've had enough. I've tried being Mr. Nice Spirit these past months we've been together, but I'm done. You better hope your bills are paid, because tomorrow I will ruin your day.
You know what? Listen, you think I need you? You know how many ghosts a girl can find at Ohio University? Okay, I ran into Elvis Presley last week. Okay, I don't need you.
You didn't think to mention that earlier?
Listen, I anger vengeful spirits all the time. It's kind of my thing.
Luckily, he should leave us alone now that the bill's paid. Okay, demons care a lot about fiscal responsibility.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna need someone's credit card number. I maxed mine out buying too much DP dough.
Oh,
Ryan, enough with the calzones!
Oh my God!
Jesus!